Good morning. Welcome to Market Mashup, our weekly recap of financial markets and what we have in store for this upcoming week that might impact your stock and bond portfolios. I'm Scott Nasca, President of Generation Capital Management. We had a mixed market last week. Dow Jones was down 0.3%, S&P was up 0.5%, and NASDAQ was up 1.6%. So once again, as was a theme for most of 2023, the tech-centric NASDAQ indices tend to lead the moves higher, and no difference in the past week. On the bond front, we have the 2-year at 5.08%, and the 10-year at 4.80%. So we have a 28 basis point inversion. That has significantly declined over the past month as we have seen the longer end of the market move substantially higher as fears of inflation continue to grow and potentially some other economic risks out there. And we've seen the longer end of the curve start to move its way back up, which is not good for bond investments or bond indices, especially ones that have longer maturity or durations in there. They're still under pressure for most of 2023, whereas if you've stayed invested in the shorter end of the curve, you've done considerably better. We have some data points coming out this week, especially strong ones on the inflation front. We have September PPI out on Wednesday, and we have the CPI out on Thursday. Pay attention to those two numbers. They're very, very important, especially with the Fed, because this is the big inflation gauges that they look at to determine how interest rate policy is going to be for the rest of the year. We have seen a slight uptick, especially in CPI over the past couple months. We want to see if this continues to move higher, which would not be positive for stock and bond markets. So those are two important numbers to look at on Wednesday and Thursday. We also have jobless claims out on Thursday. And the Federal Reserve, their last meeting minutes are released on Wednesday, and there's going to be 12 speaker events this week. So get a good influx of comments from the Fed to see exactly where they're leaning, especially when it comes to inflation, any ideas in terms of interest rate policies, other economic data points. So you'll have a lot of data to go through, a lot of conversations to analyze and see if there's anything that can lead us to some idea of what's going to happen in the November and December Fed meetings that are coming up. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us, www.gencapmgmt.com. Team is ready to answer any questions that you might have, give your portfolios a second opinion. Just want to make sure that your allocations align with your risk tolerances and goals and objectives. Especially, it's very important in this volatility in the marketplace to make sure that you know exactly how your portfolio is going to react to different events. We also have a lot of information regarding asset management and financial planning on there, so please reach out to us. Our team's ready to help any way we can. Once again, my name is Scott Nasca, President of Generation Capital Management, and this is Market Mashup. Have a great week, everyone.